Picture the stories we've been telling for thousands of years: epic quests, brave heroes, wicked villains. These stories might seem different, but they're all connected by something powerful: archetypes. Archetypes are like the building blocks of these stories, the hidden patterns that link us across time and culture. They're the reason we feel a sense of déjà vu when we hear about a hero's journey or a wise mentor. Now, let's zoom in on one of these fascinating archetypes: the Fool. Imagine a character who dances to their own tune, who's unafraid of looking a bit silly, and who challenges the rules of the world. That's the Fool. They appear as jesters in medieval courts, as tricksters in ancient myths, and as quirky sidekicks in modern films. The Fool is a constant reminder that life doesn't always have to be serious, that there's wisdom in embracing the unexpected and the unknown. This video is your passport to a realm where stories, psychology, and culture intersect. We're about to embark on a journey through time and imagination, unraveling the threads that tie the Fool archetype to our very understanding of human nature. From ancient folklore to contemporary tales, the Fool has left their mark, teaching us about the beauty of taking risks, about the value of laughter, and about the profound wisdom that often hides behind a playful exterior. So, fasten your seatbelt and get ready to explore the mesmerizing world of archetypes, with the enigmatic Fool as our guide. Together, we'll discover the intricate layers that make up this archetype's DNA, learn why it continues to captivate audiences, and unveil the powerful truths it can reveal about ourselves and the stories we tell. This is more than just a journey, it's an invitation to explore the essence of the Fool archetype and the magic it brings to our understanding of life's grand tapestry. Think of the Fool as that friend who's always up for an adventure, who sees the world with fresh eyes, and who isn't afraid to take a leap of faith. The Fool archetype is all about embracing innocence, spontaneity, and a different perspective. They're not bound by society's rules or expectations. Instead, they break free and invite us to see life from a new angle. When we talk about the Fool, we're talking about someone who might not have all the answers, but that's perfectly okay. They're comfortable with the unknown, ready to step into uncharted territory. This archetype encourages us to question norms, to challenge what's accepted, and to find wisdom in unexpected places. The Fool might seem carefree, but beneath that playful surface lies a deep understanding of life's mysteries. The Fool isn't just a carefree wanderer, they're a challenger. They nudge us to step outside our comfort zones and explore the unfamiliar. They might make us uncomfortable at times, pushing us to question why we do things a certain way. This role is vital because it forces us to grow, to evolve, and to realize that the world is full of possibilities. But there's something else that the Fool archetype represents: the idea that wisdom often comes from unexpected sources. It's easy to dismiss the Fool as someone who doesn't take life seriously, but that's a mistake. Their lightheartedness can actually be a mask for profound insights. Think about it: when you're not weighed down by preconceived notions, you're free to see things as they truly are. The Fool can also be a mirror, reflecting our own hesitations and fears. They show us the areas of our lives where we're holding back, where we're letting self-doubt or societal pressures dictate our choices. By embodying the Fool, we can learn to let go of those limitations and embrace the full spectrum of human experience. In essence, the Fool archetype is a powerful reminder that life is an unpredictable journey. It's a call to embrace uncertainty, to welcome change, and to find joy in the present moment. The Fool challenges us to question, to learn, and to understand that sometimes, the wisest path is the one less traveled. So, as we dive deeper into the world of the Fool archetype, keep in mind that it's not just about laughter and jest, it's about embracing the richness of life, taking chances, and finding wisdom in unexpected places. Whether we encounter the Fool in ancient myths, modern films, or within ourselves, we're invited to embark on a journey of discovery, a journey that teaches us that sometimes, being a little foolish can lead to the most profound insights. Imagine going back in time, to ancient civilizations where stories were shared around campfires. That's where the Fool archetype began its journey. From the jesters in medieval courts to the trickster gods of ancient myths, the Fool has woven itself into the fabric of human history. In ancient cultures, the Fool wasn't just a source of entertainment, they held a mirror to society. These characters challenged authority, exposed hypocrisy, and reminded everyone that even the most serious matters could be seen from a different angle. They were truth-tellers in a world often shrouded in deception. As societies evolved, so did the Fool. In Renaissance Europe, jesters with their colorful outfits and witty remarks entertained kings and queens. But they did more than make people laugh, they pushed boundaries and gave voice to ideas that might have been dangerous otherwise. This shows us that the Fool wasn't just a figure of amusement, they were a voice of dissent and change. The Fool archetype isn't confined to a specific time or place. It's like a traveler, crossing borders and cultures. In Native American stories, the trickster figure challenges norms, bringing both chaos and wisdom. In African folklore, Anansi the spider often takes on the fool's role, teaching important life lessons through playful antics. In East Asian cultures, the fool can be seen in characters like the foolish old man of the mountain, who chooses to live simply and in harmony with nature. Even in Hindu mythology, the god Ganesha embodies the fool archetype, showing that wisdom isn't always found where we expect it. And let's not forget about the fool's connection to spirituality. In tarot cards, the fool represents the start of a journey, the moment when you step into the unknown with a sense of wonder. This symbolism echoes across cultures, reminding us that embracing the fool within us can lead to incredible personal growth. But here's the amazing thing: even in our modern world of smartphones and spaceships, the fool archetype endures. Think about the funny sidekicks in your favorite movies or the comedians who make us laugh while sharing deep truths. The fool is still relevant because, no matter how much time passes, we all yearn for that unfiltered, authentic perspective that the fool brings. Imagine diving into a book or settling in to watch a movie. Chances are, you'll encounter the fool archetype on those pages or screens. From Shakespeare's witty jesters to modern comedies, the fool takes on various forms, bringing a unique flavor to stories. In literature, characters like Shakespeare's Falstaff or Puck embody the fool archetype. Falstaff's larger-than-life personality and witty remarks make him a memorable figure, while Puck's mischievous nature adds an element of unpredictability to A Midsummer Night's Dream. These characters don't just provide comic relief, they challenge characters and audiences to think differently. Fast forward to modern times, and you'll find the fool archetype in unexpected places. Think of the quirky sidekicks who steal scenes in superhero movies. They might crack jokes, but they also remind the main characters, and us, that life is full of surprises. These characters bring depth to the stories they inhabit, showing that the fool archetype isn't just about silliness, it's about embracing the unpredictable journey we're all on. Now, let's talk about movies and TV shows. From the classic Forrest Gump to the animated delight SpongeBob SquarePants, the fool archetype shines in various genres and styles. In Forrest Gump, the titular character's simple wisdom and willingness to see the good in every situation make him a prime example of the fool. Through his eyes, we witness historical events and human relationships in a unique light. And in SpongeBob SquarePants, the enthusiastic and optimistic Sponge brings humor and heart to an underwater world. His willingness to embrace the unknown resonates with audiences of all ages. But it's not just about the lead characters. Supporting characters like the genie in Aladdin or Dory in Finding Nemo also embody the fool archetype. Their quirks and spontaneity bring layers of complexity to the stories, and they often end up teaching the main characters important lessons. Even in animated films like The Lion King, the character Timon, a meerkat, brings the fool's perspective to a world of serious lions and hyenas. Through humor and a carefree attitude, he helps Simba see that life isn't just about responsibilities, it's also about having fun and embracing friendships. So whether it's in the pages of a classic novel or on the big screen, the fool archetype continues to entertain, challenge, and inspire us. These characters remind us that there's value in looking at life from a different angle, that laughter can be a powerful force for change, and that sometimes, the most unexpected characters hold the greatest wisdom. Think about the times when you've taken a risk, tried something new, or approached a problem from a different angle. These moments of change and growth are closely tied to the fool archetype's psychological impact. The fool represents a state of openness and curiosity, a willingness to step into the unknown. This willingness can lead to personal transformation. When we allow ourselves to embrace uncertainty and explore uncharted territories, we open doors to self-discovery and growth. The fool archetype encourages us to shed the fears and limitations that hold us back, paving the way for personal evolution. But the fool isn't just about embracing change, it's also about learning to trust ourselves. This archetype invites us to listen to our intuition, to follow our hearts, and to take leaps of faith. When we do, we often find that our inner fool was right all along. This can boost our self-confidence and empower us to tackle challenges with a newfound sense of resilience. Now, let's explore the symbolic layers of the fool archetype. Imagine the fool as a traveler setting out on a grand journey. This journey represents the human experience, a voyage through life with its ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. The fool's journey often mirrors our own paths of growth. It starts with innocence and spontaneity, just like a child exploring the world for the first time. As the journey progresses, the fool encounters obstacles and setbacks, much like we do in our lives. These challenges teach resilience and adaptability. As the fool's journey continues, a transformation occurs. The once carefree character gains wisdom and insight from their experiences. This mirrors our own growth as we learn from our mistakes, gain valuable lessons, and evolve into wiser individuals. The fool's journey comes full circle when they return home, transformed and enlightened. This mirrors our own life journey, where we strive to find meaning and understanding through our experiences. The Fool's story reminds us that every step of the journey, no matter how foolish it may seem, contributes to our growth and understanding. In the symbolic realm of the tarot, the Fool card represents the start of a new chapter, a fresh beginning filled with potential. It encourages us to let go of fear, to trust in ourselves, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. The Fool's journey through the tarot deck reflects our own journey through life, a series of experiences that shape who we become. To sum it up, the Fool archetype holds psychological and symbolic significance that resonates deeply within us. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones, to embrace change, and to listen to our inner wisdom. As we understand the Fool's journey, we gain insights into our own paths of growth, discovering that every twist and turn contributes to our personal evolution. So, whether we're navigating the challenges of life or embarking on a new adventure, the Fool archetype is a guiding light, reminding us to embrace each moment with wonder and courage. Imagine a deck of tarot cards spread out before you. At the very beginning is the Fool card, a card that holds a world of meaning and symbolism. The Fool's journey in tarot mirrors our own journey through life, filled with twists, turns, and moments of discovery. The Fool card isn't just about being foolish, it's about embarking on an adventure with an open heart. Just as the Fool in stories approaches life with wonder and curiosity, so too does the figure on the tarot card. This card marks a fresh start, a blank page waiting to be filled with experiences and lessons. As the Fool progresses through the tarot deck, they encounter a diverse array of experiences and challenges. Each card represents a stage of their journey, and these stages reflect the stages of our own lives. For instance, the Magician card represents the power of creativity and manifestation. The Fool, encountering the Magician, learns to harness their own inner talents and potential. The High Priestess card symbolizes intuition and inner wisdom, guiding the Fool to connect with their own deeper truths. The journey takes a turn with the Tower card, representing upheaval and change. Just like the Fool's journey, our lives are punctuated by moments of unexpected transformation. These experiences, though challenging, ultimately lead to growth and evolution. As the Fool progresses further, they encounter cards like the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Hermit, each offering unique insights and lessons. The journey reaches its culmination with the World card, a card of completion and fulfillment. This mirrors our own quest for understanding and fulfillment in our lives. The Fool's journey through the tarot isn't just a sequence of random cards, it's a reflection of our own human experience. It's a reminder that life is a journey filled with opportunities for growth, challenges, and moments of enlightenment. The Fool's journey teaches us that every step we take contributes to our personal development. Just as the Fool encounters various characters and experiences, we too encounter a multitude of people, situations, and emotions that shape us. By understanding the Fool's journey, we gain insight into our own paths. We learn to embrace the unexpected, to navigate challenges with courage, and to approach life with a sense of wonder. We realize that every stage of our journey, no matter how challenging, contributes to our transformation and growth. In essence, the Fool's journey in tarot serves as a guide, a roadmap that mirrors our own voyage through life. It reminds us that every experience, every emotion, and every twist of fate is a part of our greater narrative. Just like the Fool, we have the opportunity to approach life with an open heart, to learn from each experience, and to embrace the beauty of our unique journey. Step into the world of contemporary storytelling, movies, TV shows, books, and you'll find the Fool archetype thriving. These modern interpretations remind us that the Fool's relevance hasn't diminished. In fact, it's more important than ever. Consider the wisecracking superhero who defies conventions, or the unconventional detective who solves crimes with unconventional methods. These characters embody the Fool archetype by challenging the norm, thinking outside the box, and showing us that wisdom can be found in unexpected places. In our complex and ever-changing world, the Fool archetype serves as a reminder to embrace change, to question norms, and to find joy in the journey. Characters like these not only entertain us, they inspire us to approach life with a spirit of adventure and a willingness to explore the unknown. But the Fool archetype isn't limited to fictional stories. It has a place in our everyday lives as well. Think about the friend who encourages you to take a chance on a new experience, or the coworker who's unafraid to speak up with a unique idea. These are real-life manifestations of the Fool archetype, guiding us to step outside our comfort zones and embrace life's uncertainties. In a world that often values conformity and predictability, the Fool archetype invites us to challenge the status quo. It reminds us that there's beauty in embracing our individuality, in pursuing our passions with fervor, and in approaching challenges with an open mind. Furthermore, the Fool archetype is a source of inspiration for personal development. It encourages us to shed our fears and doubts, to trust our intuition, and to take the first steps on new journeys. This might mean pursuing a new hobby, starting a business, or simply approaching life with a more open heart. Despite the passage of time, the Fool Archetype's wisdom remains steadfast. Its message, of embracing change, seeking new perspectives, and finding joy in the unexpected, transcends generations. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, the Fool Archetype reminds us to pause and reflect. It encourages us to find wonder in everyday moments, to question our assumptions, and to celebrate the diversity of human experiences. As we navigate challenges and uncertainties, the Fool Archetype offers us a guiding light. It teaches us that sometimes, the greatest insights come from stepping outside our comfort zones, from taking a leap of faith, and from seeing the world with the fresh eyes of the Fool. As our exploration of the Fool Archetype comes to a close, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of stories, psychology, and human experience. Through this journey, we've uncovered the threads that connect cultures, time periods, and the essence of what it means to be human. The Fool Archetype isn't just a character, it's a window into the complexity of our inner worlds and the universal themes that shape our lives. From ancient myths to modern media, the Fool's presence resonates as a symbol of daring, spontaneity, and unbridled curiosity. So, what have we learned from our exploration of the Fool Archetype? We've discovered that life's greatest lessons often come from unexpected sources, that embracing change and uncertainty can lead to personal growth, and that laughter and playfulness hold a deep well of wisdom. The Fool Archetype isn't just a concept to ponder, it's an invitation to action. It challenges us to question norms, to take risks, and to approach life with open arms and open hearts. It urges us to shed the fear of looking foolish and to instead embrace the freedom of authentic expression. As we close this chapter of our journey, remember that the Fool Archetype is more than just a character from stories. It's a part of us, a reminder that we all have the capacity to approach life with wonder, to seek out new experiences, and to find meaning in the unexpected. Each day, we have the choice to channel our inner Fool, to embrace the journey with courage, to navigate challenges with resilience, and to find joy in the present moment. Just as the Fool Archetype has inspired countless tales and characters, it also inspires us to live our own stories authentically and wholeheartedly. In a world that often values conformity, the Fool Archetype teaches us to dance to our own tune, to challenge convention, and to celebrate the uniqueness of our individual journeys. So, let the Fool's spirit be your guide as you continue your own adventure through the tapestry of life. May you approach each day with the curiosity of the Fool, the wisdom of the ages, and the boundless potential of a heart ready to explore. As we bid farewell to our exploration of the Fool Archetype, let us carry its lessons with us, forever reminding us that sometimes, being a little foolish is the wisest thing we can do.